right, welcome back, everyone. Another set of CSL After Dark action. Kevin Plowman taking on Grant Zemp. They are racing to 7, playing 8 ball here. This is the 7th set of the night. Grant up 2 sets now. And another good break. A little clustered here, but very workable. Just needs to break out 1 ball, that stripe near the green 6. So thanks everyone for tuning in late with us again. 3rd night in a row of late action here. Make sure you guys are sharing that stream lots for us. Cheated that ball in, but it looks like he's got the right angle here on this red 11 to break out the 9. Where it goes could be a bit of a guess. Yeah, he had to kind of go into that a touch softer, I think, but it wasn't easy to control. He's looking at the in off the 5 or the kick possibly, but I think the side pocket takes away the kick. Yeah, he's looking now. In off the 5 maybe to that pocket, but then a scratch in the side is possibly on too, so it might actually be a kick off this end rail. Try to cut it in the side or make it in the top left. In off. And draw lots to avoid the scratch, I think. In that general direction. Possibly left this 5-6 a little funny, but I think if you hit the side rail first, then the 5, cue ball billiards into the 6 to make the 6. Shouldn't be a problem. That's the shot he's going to play. Oh, he could see clean onto the 6. The 5 never flinched. The nice thing about this is leaving that 4 there gives him some insurance if something happens to go wrong. Can't see anything going wrong here, though. Probably shoots the 3 first. Well, the 4 first there was nice. Good shape on the 3 now. Good shape on this 8 for the corner or the side. Tend to like the corner, it's a bigger pocket. And a 1-0 lead for Mr. Plowman. Good work to clean up the balls there. Playing with the Nix shaft, break, and shooting. So we'll see if he goes to that second ball from the right-hand side.
It's really quiet in there. It's way too quiet. Van's being respectful.
That's how you can tell it's getting late too. You guys are leaving me speechless.
In a good way or a bad way?
I'm not sure. You decide. Oh, he crushed that one. That is the first dry break from second ball that we've seen for quite a while. David Wilson wants to know what the sets are at. Grant is up 2 sets, up 100 tomatoes, and I think they have to bet to 100 tomatoes a set. And they're talking about maybe another set after this one, but we'll see how long this one goes. To be determined.
Oh my god.
Oh, he shanks the opener. That's not good. This is a pretty good look here, too. Balls lay pretty nice. For low ball, of course. Getting on the 6 will be the key. Green 6. If it's available to the side. Flicks the 3 a little. It's okay. He's on the 2 nicely. Or he's on the 1 here. I tend to favor the 1, trying to get on the 6 now. He's going to kind of put all his eggs in one basket, leaving that till the end. Not bad. This can work. Possibly roll the 1 in. If the cue ball hits the 8, that should be the correct angle on the 5. To send the cue ball into the 11 to get on the 4. The other option is possibly 4-6 combination. Tough to tell from back here how available that is. See on the 6 here. cue ball from this shot is not easy either. I think he needs to play the rub. I'm fairly certain the cue ball goes pretty natural into the 12. Not the rub he was looking for. He's plugged the pocket he needed. Now he could shoot the 5 here, but the 11's going to be in the way of getting underneath the cue ball. Could potentially shoot the 5, go up and down. Get the cue ball back where it is. Or where the 5 is, relatively. Tough shot, though. I tend to think that's the option here, best option. There's not often a lot of value in, say, playing safe here because you only have 2 balls. Your opponent has all of his. Easy for them to leave you tied up or get a better save back. He's contemplating trying to flick behind the 5. Very tough shot to execute. Opted to sort of play a containing safe, and that's not terrible. Because he's going to force Grant to do something here with the 10-12 now. I don't think Grant will shy away from it, but certainly better than trying something crazy and selling out, like I may have done. Martin Kaeli in the house. What's up, Martin? I'm thinking maybe Tuesday, sir. I'll shoot you a message. Chose the bank, knowing he couldn't really sell out, although if Kevin can see the bank on the 4, it's a stop shot to get on the 5 next. Didn't look at it for long, so it must not be that available. Gonna try to spin behind the 4 here, which he appears to have done fairly well. Left lots of this 15, but not a lot Grant can do with it. I don't think he can cut it in the side. Tries to cut it in the corner and it just hangs. So we'll see what Kevin chooses to do here. Not many places to hide now that Grant has that ball over the hole. That's a great shot. He's going to put it on Grant here. I think trying to get the cue ball behind the 4 is what Grant needs to do. As long as the 8 ball isn't in the way. You push through it. Miscued a little, I think. He had control of that table for a moment. But we should see 2-0 Kevin here. And we will see 2-0 Kevin. Barring a scratch here, which he happened to do a couple times in the last set. I'm sure he thought about it there and made extra sure to not send it anywhere near the pocket. For all of you out there still watching with your sound on, listening to me this late, appreciate you guys still tuning in. Make sure you guys go check out the CSLIPL.com website. Back to the second ball break from that side. That one was hit really well. Cue ball went right back through the middle of the pack. Not through, but into. Kind of kissed off it and ended up middle table, which is where you want to be. Option on either ball. Tend to like... Well, either ball isn't bad here. But low ball is decent. 2-5 combo goes. High ball is actually not too bad if you can get on that ball near the blue 2 right away. Which is what he's trying to do, but as he froze on the 3, it doesn't look too concerned, so it tells me he can see it. Leon, for sure. I mean, you can, if you got a table at home, invite some friends over, set up a camera, live stream it to Facebook, away you go. Quite easy to do. Facebook makes it pretty easy. YouTube as well. Streaming to both at the same time can be a little more complicated, but just requires the correct software. It's the right shot draw back there. He nudged the 2, but yeah, I agree with Grant. I don't think it's going to affect anything here. And if I'm Grant, I'm leaving it where it is too. Just in case I do get back. Now the 5 goes. So, sometimes doing that can really get in your head too, you know, moving a ball like that. I know personally it gets in my head almost every time. I think, how did I move that ball? How was I so sloppy to move it like that? Nonetheless, really great chance for Grant to get on the board here. It's been a long first 3 games, some tricky tables. Good stroke there. Not so easy jacked up. Stopping the cue ball when it's close to the rail like that. Absolutely, Leon. You can find me on Facebook, Ben Francis. Shoot me a message. Always happy to help. Sort of on the wrong side of this 3 here, yeah, and he's kicking himself for that, but just need to play one good shot here. Inside juiced nicely. Now we can play short side on this 8 to the bottom left corner next, I think. Oh, he babied it. He half stroked it.
What am I doing twice there, Ben?
Good shot from Kevin there. Controlled spin. Whew. 3-0, Mr. Plowman, just like that. It does not take long.
What's the score? 3-0.
Make sure you guys go check out jamupapparel.com. Get all your custom team shirts there. If you're headed to Vegas for the pool events coming up. Laura wants to know, why do we miss after making really tough shots? If only somebody knew the answer. Good question, though. Definitely such a mental game, so make a good shot, start thinking, that was good, how can I miss the next one? Certainly a chemical balance thing as well, like the adrenaline gets flowing a little, maybe the extra adrenaline in the stroke can cause that. Another really good break from Kevin, and this is a great layout. I tend to think this game is going to go quite a bit faster than the last 3. love to be slightly straighter on the 7. He's gonna take what he can get. Don't think the 6 goes through 10-8 window. So the 2 to the next ball is not easy here. Draw straight back for the 6 in the side next. That is a super stroke. Right into the 10. Clipped it perfectly to get on the 3 here. Or the option of the 5 first, but I think the cue ball is going too far away from the 3. So he's contemplating the next ball, which I think has to be, I think he has to go 3-5, then the 6. Half expected him to shoot like the 6 first there, the way I've been calling them tonight. Been wrong every time. They should be able to get lots of spin on the 5 to go 2 rails right through that window he's pointing at now. So you get more siding than top there, and he did, but he underhit it. Does it go in the corner? It might. Just might, with a little spin. He had to spin it a little and hold it. It's a 10 in the way here. Doesn't look like it. Good out there from Mr. Plowman. Break and run to take a 4-0 lead. Nick's cues going to work there.
$5 in the jar. I think I covered that. You're covered. Oh my goodness.
See if he can compound that with another one. Another good break. Hitting that second ball really well from the right side there. Both these gentlemen are. Oh, another.
$10 in the jar.
Another $5 in the jar. Lost the cue ball towards the window. You'd have to hit it pretty hard to get it all the way there, though. Nope. Not the easiest of outs for Grant here, but I tend to think the 15 goes in the bottom right by the 8. If not, no problem. 14 will lead to the 11, so he can shoot this first. This is a must get out here for Grant. 4-1, you can certainly claw back with winter breaks. But 5-0 is a very tall task. He's on the wrong side of the 11 here. This is not good. Yeah, he should be looking that way. I think he does have to shoot the 9 first here. Slightly perfect. I thought he may have overhit it, but he's absolutely perfect. Very well controlled there. This is going to get him on the board. Still well in this match. Certainly seen plenty of bigger comebacks than 4-0. I believe he was up 4-0 in a set before Plowman clawed back. If you guys want to get one of those styling shirts like Grant's wearing there, you can check them out on jamupapparel.com, along with plenty of other really great designs. Hats and hoodies and all kinds of great stuff on there. But winter breaks here. We've seen Grant run a 3-pack the first set tonight. That would tie it up here if he can do it again. That break just does not come up dry very often, the way he's hitting it, let me tell you. Almost a guaranteed ball every time, and very low percentage of it scratching. Which is one of the things I like a lot about it. Sometimes you're a little off hitting head ball and you'll scratch a lot. Let's see if he can put a few racks on him in a hurry here. Tend to think this one won't take long. He can play the 4-7 combo here. It's gotta be the shot. Getting between the 4-6 from the 1 ball here is not easy. Does he get the right rub? Not quite. Very good effort though. Might be able to kind of swerve this one in a little. Be tough to see from our angle. He did really well. That's a great shot. Passes to the bottom left. cheated that ball in to get the cue ball out off the rail a bit to make the 8 easier. And swish the 8 in as well. Nice out nonetheless. Just like that, it's 4-2.
I had to swerve. I had to not say that. Yeah, I saw that. Nice out. Thank you. Thanks, coach. Right?
He comes with another monster strike on that second ball. Look at that. This can happen quick, this comeback with a break like that. Super well struck again. I definitely tend to favor high ball there as well, but he didn't want this rub. He's not going to mind it because he landed straight in on that ball. Taking a look at the 11 next, and I like that plan. Yep, use the 6 as a target. Perfect. Use the 7 as a target here as well. A couple of stopper balls. Whew. He hit it a little thick, but the result was great. Got the cue ball out just far enough that he wasn't cueing over the 9. Good choice to move the template there. And this would be a great out again. In the heart. Breaking really good. Really, really good. The results are speaking for themselves. Could be a testament to how much time he spent playing in the Ghost League, the CSL IPL Ghost League. Practicing every week. Oh, just peering it right through the middle of the pack. That was a touch heavy, as the balls didn't spread out quite as good as usual, but he's made a ball. He's got a look. Does the 1 go by the 15? It certainly does. These balls lay nice because at first glance you think the 7 is in a bad spot, but the 4 leads you to it so easily. And the 2 ball becomes the problem. Or how about being on the 7 right there, and now you can use the 4 to develop the 2. He did a good shot there, and he came with it. Nice stroke. Does the 2 pass the 8 into the opposite side? It doesn't, so he tried to move the 8 out of the way, and now he's in a bit of a weird spot, but he's going to look. Didn't want to say it too loud, but I think the 2 goes off the 14 pretty easy in the side next. He does need to land in the correct spot here. He needs a really big bounce. I think he's just got it. Tough to get it to go far enough there. And
Take my skirt off.
looks like he sold it out. Kevin's got the 15. A little bit of work to be done here, though. Possible he shoots the 14 first here. That would actually be the shot. Assuming it doesn't go on the side by the 2. Ooh. He's playing two-way shot there. He had plenty of room. Plenty of room. Now I can shoot the 12. I think the cue ball should stop around the 11. This way he has the 13 pretty easily in the bottom right next. This for a 5-4, sorry, 5-3 lead. He would have rather stunned over a hair more, but this isn't a problem. Good finish from Mr. Plowman there. Gets it to 5-3 and breaking. You'll see his outfit has slightly changed throughout the night. Lost the jersey and the hat. Wig hat.
I was told by my coach. my coach, Mike Mapatak, told me to
That you're embarrassing him?
take the hat off and get to work.
So it wasn't that you're embarrassing him?
Absolutely. Well, probably.
That too.
You have to ask him on that. I just listen to what my coach tells me.
Coach Mapatak said, lose the hat and get to work. So he put on a different hat and has somewhat got to work.
My kuya. I have to listen to him. Who? My kuya.
That was misstruck, but he still made a ball.
Playing on the right side of the table.
He's not going to like this layout. Very tough.
Only the right side.
And by that reaction, I'd say the 3 does not pass the 9 in the side. So this is very tough. There's really no opener on a stripe. Might see him think about this one for a minute. This is a tough spot. You want to make a good decision early too.
Wow, that's ugly. You want to shoot? Yep. Okay, what should I do? Put me in, coach. What should I do? My God, that's ugly. What have I done?
Miss at the break a little, and that's the result. Very congested to one side.
I like it. 2 in the side.
Called the 2 in the side.
10. Oh.
And he was correct. He said he was going to make a bigger mess. He did.
He did not disappoint. Crowd participation. I mean,
This isn't how you keep the crowd in it, by the way. Exactly the opposite. Well, I guess it's bedtime. This could take a while. Grant's going to try to work it out from here. You should be. Don't you know whose house you're in? Oh. 2 in the side he called, and it's a hanger. Don't think that's worst case scenario for him, though. He's left it a little tough for Kevin here. Doesn't have a ton of options other than maybe try to make the 2. Leave the cue ball down there where he's looking. So combo it. 14-3-2 combo. Not sure I love that plan because Grant can shoot the 3 and draw into the 2 if he likes that shot.
I know I looked at that. That's why I looked at it first.
Potentially can cut that ball in too. I mean, it's hanging there.
Can't see enough of the 3.
I don't think he can see enough of the 3 to play the billiard, and I don't think he can cut it. So good containing safe there from Kevin. Grant says touche on the containing safe. Did not want to make the 3 though. But he's got his balls in the open here. Kevin's the one that needs to negotiate position on a few tough balls. as well as find another good safe here.
Ball far corner.
Just thinking about playing the 10 off the 8. Playing the cue ball behind the 9. Thinks better of it. And just plays the cue ball.
I tried. No, you didn't.
Good shot.
It went towards the corner. I call absolute horseshit.
We'll see if Grant can kick this ball in. Or jump. Potentially. Just gotta kick it. You gotta take a flyer at this. Might even get short side on the 7 if you hit it good, but he just missed it. Ball in hand's gonna help Kevin here.
On that initial combo. Now it's caused me nothing but grief.
Gotta deal with the 11 first, I believe. Surprising he would shoot this ball first. Now he's going to go into them. Playing 15 to clear the way. None of the above. The 11 passes the 6. He's on the wrong side of it. Needs to put a big stroke on this ball now. That is a good shot. Little Nick's Q power there. Nick's Q shaft. Really nice Nick's Q butt there on that Q as well. Looking good to go up 6-3 here. Doesn't want to be straight. I think he's got a little angle here. Touch a spin just to widen that out a bit so he doesn't end up over the 7, but he ends up over the 7. Slight tester now. Bear down here. Big shot in this set. Wow. Gives a lot of life to Grant here. 6-3 or 5-4 is a world of difference. See if Grant can take advantage. I don't blame him for shooting the 2 there, but he's got the absolute worst of it, I think. Unless the 7 goes easily in the side. I'm not so sure it does. Tough little shot here. But he drains it, and this is going to get it to 5-4. Suddenly anyone's match again. Sorry guys, just had to use the washroom there. Looks like, yeah, a dropped elbow from Grant there caused that miss. Big mistake too, because pretty wide open spaces. See if Kevin can recover from the mistake in the last rack. Definitely, that should make him refocus here. I like shooting the 14 first here. I don't know what he's looking at. Maybe just slightly concerned about the pot there at that speed. Or just giving it the be sure. Just trying to make a plan for what ball to use to get on the 8 here now. I don't like this plan. Can shoot the 10 now or the 15. He's absolutely perfect on that 10 ball. Now it's just a matter of getting the ideal angle on the 9 to get to the 8 next. Which he appears to have done. Gives that one the arm to get there. Got perfect. Cleaned up nicely from Mr. Plowman to get himself on the hill. And just one more reminder for you guys. The Q Sports Live International Pool League Q&A will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I guess I shouldn't say tomorrow now that it's after midnight. April 25th. 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you guys have any questions, feel free to tune in and we'll answer them all. Be going over all the different rules and games and the fees, registration fees, the approximate payouts, all that stuff you can expect to see during the league. Mr. Plowman on the hill here, leading 6-4. And a nice looking break. Made a ball. Mind you, the 8 ball has landed in a really funny spot. Larry, we're at Grant up 2 sets. This is the 7th set. I think he can shoot the 1 and break the 8 now. Just has to worry about 1, losing the cue ball a little and possibly going in the corner. Or 2, sending the 8 onto the 9 and tying it up worse than it already is. I don't hate leaving that for last either. Could play a controlled bump on the 8 last towards the bottom right corner, but now he's a little off angle on all these balls. Got that right, Larry. Marathon evening. Trying to outdo the last 2 evenings of marathons. I believe so, Leon. Believe so. Kevin's giving this the be sure because he knows doesn't want to let Grant back into this set. I've seen Grant run 2 or 3 in a row a couple times. Spinning all the way down for the 6. That's a really nice shot. Really well done there. Now, if he could just hold the cue ball relatively where it is now, then he could shoot the 3 and go into the 8 or behind the 8. He's thinking about sending the cue ball over there when he shoots the 6, but think that's the right choice here. Tries to hold for side shape to break the 8, but he missed the ball. He actually had the corner there quite nicely to get into the 8. I would have liked his chances from there, but he forgot one key. Not easy for Grant either. But he does have control now. And the 9 lays nice to break the 8-15. 13's more of a problem, I think, unless it goes off the 6 in. These 2 balls will be broken out now, just like that. Good shot. Now it's a matter of if the 13 goes by the 6 or in off. Need to be playing that in a couple shots. Or make the 6 and clear the pocket. What a shot. What a shot there. And that's not bad. This is a good angle here. A little inside spin. Go into the 8. Not a terrible rub. He's got to make a good shot here. Back and forth. Missed the 3. Not hard enough, and I don't think he has enough from there. He certainly doesn't. Body language will tell you that. Now he's got a bank with getting the cue ball out of the way. Not easy. Tough to get safe here with the 3 near the side. He's talking to himself. I don't blame him. Just had to inside spin that and avoid the 3. Kind of caught it a little flat. He's looking at where he could leave the cue ball. Like if he left the cue ball near the rack spot, it'd be extremely tough for Kevin. I'd rather just make the bank, of course. Got the cue ball out of the way, but crashed into the 8. That's going to do it for this set.
Only ball to hit on the table.
Pretty frustrating game at times. I know how the man feels. So I think that's going to do it for these guys. If they are playing again, I think that'll be not on the stream. I'm going to head out, so I've seen enough. I don't have another hour and 10 minutes in me. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the action tonight. Thanks everyone for tuning in, staying up late with us. We'll have some more action coming later next week. Also make sure you guys tune in to the live Q&A tomorrow for the CSL IPL Pool League. And if you haven't already, make sure you like the Facebook page and subscribe on the YouTube channel. We'll be back with some more action soon.